While Bee couldn't be with us today, we are dedicating this year's Champion of Housing Luncheon to her. She has been on the board of directors of New Neighborhoods since the beginning, 43 years ago. We want to recognize Bee for her long and unprecedented contributions to the board and New Neighborhoods for this remarkable 43-year period. So Ray, I'd like to recognize you. Why don't you stand up? This is Ray, everybody. And thank you for being the honorary chairman of today's event. Also in attendance today are resident leaders from New Neighborhoods Properties. There's a table, I understand, from 80 Fair Street in Norwalk. Could you raise your hand so we can recognize you guys? They are. And we also have resident leaders from Friendship House, Belltown Manor, the Atlantic, and Martin Luther King Jr. apartments. So if you guys would raise your hands and recognize you, there they are. Thank you all for coming.
There's enough of a politician in me that I'm not going to let you all get away without saying some remarks. Thank you all for coming to honor New Neighborhoods, and especially to Citizens Bank and Joe McGee. Mary Thies, Ray Galano, Ross Burkhart, and his incredible staff, and my dear husband who just flew in from Chicago in order to be here. He's always been someone who supports me. As you heard in the video, and I'm not going to repeat some of that information, my interest in affordable housing peaked when we started the Fund for Women and Girls and focused on affordable housing. It was a revelation, because here we were finding and training women to buy homes or rent homes, but there weren't enough homes to go around. So there I went in that direction. Yvonne Klein is here. She's the former first selectman in Darien, and as I've said before, she's gotten me into a lot of trouble many times, and I love her for it. I headed the Affordable Housing Advisory Commission, and therefore, as I say, I was in the trenches. I was in the trenches for about 3 or 4 years, and some of my fellow commission members are with us today, and we're all beautifully battle-scarred from working with planning and zoning and some of the other commissions trying to get affordable housing in Darien, and we're going to do it. Never fear, we're going to do more. Needless to say, Home Connecticut has brought forward the state need for affordable housing. I'm very happy that I was able to be on that steering committee as well. But the Collaborative Fund is one of my proudest collaborations. We have been in existence only about 4 years, and over that 4-year period, we have given $1.7 million in grants to not-for-profit builders. New Neighborhoods has received over $600,000 from us. These monies do not go to the bricks and mortar, as you might well guess. It goes to operating expenses so that Ross can get out there and find some more properties to develop instead of pounding on as many doors as he used to have to in order to gain funds for the operating expenses. I mention all of these names and organizations because I'm up here, but there's an army of people who should be also up here with me because they've been working very hard, and the fight isn't over. We're still heading down that path. Thank you very much.
We have some special guests we'd like to recognize. Mayor Bill Finch of Bridgeport, Laura Albershon of the Stamford Office of Economic Development. Timothy Sheehan from the Norwalk Redevelopment Agency. And Robin Stein of Land Use, he's the Land Use Director for the City of Stamford. I would now like to recognize the past honorees and New Neighborhoods President and CEO Ross Burkhart. Please come on up in front of the podium so we can have a group shot of all the past and present champions of housing. And let's have a round of applause for these wonderful people.